Hey guys, what's going on? Time for another YouTube video. This one's about a product that I use quite a bit as an angler, and probably you do as well. And it's something that I learned a really long time ago, is that kind of the more you spend on something like this, the better off the product becomes. So you kind of get what you pay for. Before I get to this product review, which this product came out at ICAST in 2024, do me a favor, click subscribe down below. And if you haven't already, hit the get notifications bell. That will make sure that our videos get into your feed every time we do a new one. Now, let's talk about what we're talking about. The new SIMMS ProDry rain suit. Now, this has been redesigned in 2024 for the 2025 season. This was debuted at ICAST. Down in Orlando, I had a chance to see it firsthand, and I finally got my hands on one and have been able to use one. And I didn't really want to do this review until I spent some time in this suit to let you know where I feel like they've done a better job. The previous generation of ProDry, in my opinion, was an excellent suit with a couple things that really annoyed me. The biggest one being the cuffs on it. It was just I found it very hard to get my big old mitt in and out of that jacket, but it kept me dry. The hood was comfortable. The material was durable. It had everything I wanted, minus a couple things. But this one, I want to go through what they've done to this suit, because let's face it, it's a pricey suit. This is not a $300 rain suit. This is close to a $1,200 US rain suit if you include the jacket and the bibs. So I want to make sure that you are as educated as you can be as possible to make sure it's the right thing for you. So let's start off with the jacket. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the fact that there are two different materials in this new ProDry suit. I shouldn't say materials, but more so densities of materials, and that's 80D and 70D. So the 70D is a lightweight, very pliable, easy to move around material, which you see in certain areas of this jacket. You can feel it's a lot thinner. And then there's the 80D in the high wear areas that's going to give you more longevity to make sure that as you're using this jacket, you're not wearing through it. The other thing they've done with this is really done a nice job with the three-way hood. And I'm going to put this on for you in a bit, but they got a three-way adjustable hood. And what they've done with this hood is made sure that when you cinch it up, it is not obstructing your peripheral vision, which when you're driving a boat at high speeds and it's raining out or it's cold out, the last thing you want to lose is peripheral vision, so you can make sure your surroundings are safe if you're making turns or driving in general. Now, my biggest complaint about the previous generation was definitely the cuffs. Because of my hands, and I have rather large hands, they had an internal adjustable Velcro inside the previous gen that when, you know, your hand was in there, it made it would keep flipping around on me, and I'd get my hands caught, and I find it very hard to use. Well, they've moved that to the outside, so it's a one-hand adjustable strap, Velcro strap, that allows you to tighten and loosen the wrist strap very, very easily. So, you know, if you're releasing a fish or reaching in to grab a fish, you can quickly tighten that to stop water from getting up your sleeve. So it's a very, very good system. The other thing on this jacket, like the previous generation, a lot of reflective material or writing and logoing on here. And that's going to help a lot in low light situations, make you a little more visible, which, let's face it, safety first when you're out on the water. The zippers, obviously, the way this suit was designed with the overlaps and everything, the zippers are very well put together. You've got two front chest zippers as well on this jacket. And inside one of them, they have a cloth for your glasses like they did in the previous gen. They have another one on the opposite side as well as zippered pockets on the side of the jacket. So these zippered pockets are deep, they're good, you can put a lot of stuff in them, but the main thing about these jackets is that the zippers on them have flaps on top of them. It's going to stop water from getting in them, so they are waterproof. And then internally in this jacket, they also put a zipper on the inside of this jacket that's going to allow you to keep your stuff that you really don't want to get wet in heavy downpours secure and dry and warm. So really, really nice job on the jacket overall. Now, as for the fit of the jacket, I'm going to put this one on. This is a large. So I am 6 feet tall. I'm 235 pounds. I've been as big as 255 or 60 pounds, but this is a large. So I'm going to put this on so you have a better idea of what you should be looking at for size when it comes to this new ProDry jacket. So you can see, for me, I've always found SIMMS stuff to fit on the bigger side. This jacket is no exception. I actually really like it, and I think this is a large. It is the perfect size for me because this fits comfortably. I still have space. The articulated arms allow me a lot of space and easy mobility. Don't want to cover the mic. And I have space for another layer if I have to wear a hoodie or an insulated shirt underneath. I can layer under this, and this is a large on a 230-pound guy. The other thing about this, it's got drawstrings on the inside, so when you get that creeping draft that's coming up your back and you want to stop that when you're fishing, you can pull the drawstrings on either side of the inside of the jacket and tighten up the bottom of the jacket to stop wind from getting in. When I put the hood on, you can see here, grab this hood, I've got my hat on. So if I were to zip this up, and you're going to lose a bit of audio, it comes up nice and high, and then you've got your draws on the insides and on the outside. So you kind of got one in the back to pull on this, and then you have two on the sides right here that you can pull this right down, but I haven't lost any of that side peripheral vision. You can see right here. When it comes down, it actually opens up on the side. So really nice design, quick to do, undo, pull that back. So that is the jacket. Now, when I talked about these cuffs, this is the greatest thing about these cuffs. Like I said, you can really easily adjust them. Okay, they're easy to adjust, so whether you need them super loose for your big mitts like I do, easy to get on and off, but it's adjustable on the outside. I can pull this and go all the way around to the Velcro, and you can see how tight that actually fits. So if you really need to stop water from going in, one of the big pains I find when I'm fishing is when I'm using a bait casting setup, your hands are in that upper position all the time. You're fishing a jig on the bottom or something where I'm fishing bottom contact. I've got that jig down there, I've got my rod hand up, and if it's raining, it feels like everything comes down the rod, the reel, onto the hand and goes up the sleeve, and you get that wet elbow. I hate that. So this is going to allow me to lock things in tight to stop or minimize that water getting in. So there's the jacket right there. Also love the color, by the way. I think this color is phenomenal. Now you can see how easy it is for me to get my hands out of this. That's the greatest thing about this new design, in my opinion. All right, now talk about the bibs, okay? So the bibs have been redesigned as well. These are the bibs. They fit me great as well, just like the jacket did. This is a large set of bibs. You have belt loops in the bibs as well if you want to run an external belt on them. But nice features about these. 200D in the seat and in the knees, which means the material is ultra durable in these pants, like they were in the previous generation. I've never had a wear out problem with a ProDry from SIMMS. This is going to be no exception. On the thigh itself, there is a good flapped Velcro pocket, so you can run and put stuff, baits, whatever you want. It's a rather large pocket. It's going to hold a lot of baits, so that's not a problem either. And the other thing is on the bottom, you can see they've got the big Velcro so that you can tighten it up around your boot to stop water as well when you're running. The other thing that's always been a great feature when it comes to SIMMS is if you undo this Velcro here, you can grab the zipper, and this zipper feels like it's been upgraded. It's a waterproof zipper that they're running down the length of the leg, but you can go all the way up, basically the entire length of the leg, to open this up so that you can put the pants on and off without having to remove your shoes or boots. That to me is a big thing, especially when it's wet. If it's been raining or it starts raining or your boat deck is wet for any reason whatsoever, the last thing you want to do is try to do the balancing act on your boat with your shoes off, and you don't want to step on it because you're going to get your sock wet and then you're going to be miserable all day. This allows you to take your pants on and off very easily. Right at the front as well, next to the zipper, like the previous gen, there is a zipper there for storage as well. And then also inside, if you look inside, really nice webbed mesh material right here on the straps. They're wide, they're very, very soft, easily adjustable for multiple points, but they're comfortable. They sit on your shoulders and they take the weight of the pants, which aren't very heavy, but it really is comfortable on your body. This is a great set of pants for keeping the extreme elements, and these really are designed for super extreme elements. This suit is not a Gulf rain suit. This is a suit for heavy downpours. This is designed to keep you dry in the worst possible conditions. Like the jacket, there's also a D-ring for your kill switch on the pants right here. You can see it right here. You got a D-ring here. There's also one on the inside of your jacket. Okay, so it's got D-rings for your kill switch, both if you're wearing only the bibs and a hoodie because it's cool out, or you're wearing the whole suit or just a jacket. Both of them have a D-ring. Now, one more thing, in those heavy rain situations, if I open the inside here, you could take a look at it. There's actually an internal pocket built to hold your phone to keep it dry. So you can put it under 2 layers of protection. If you have the bibs on or you have the bibs and jacket on, you can keep your phone on the inside of your pants, your bibs, and keep it super dry. I mean, really the entire thing about this suit is that it is built to the max. This suit is built to keep you dry in every condition. From your reflective logoing and design elements in both the pants and the jacket, all the way down to, you know, good branding on everything. I mean, it really is a great suit. Now, the question becomes, is the suit worth the money? That's completely up to you. I've done seminars for years where I've talked about buying a rain suit. And I remember when I first started fishing, I bought like a $50 rain suit. And I got wet. And then I went and spent, you know, $150 on a rain suit. And I got wet. And then I spent like $250 on a rain suit. And I got wet. And it wasn't until I finally decided, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Gore-Tex rain suit. Cost me, back in the day, cost me like $600 or $700, but I stopped getting wet. If I had spent that money right off the bat, I could have saved myself the $400 or $500 I spent on inferior rain suits. So I feel like when you buy a suit like this, the SIMMS ProDry, either the bibs or the jacket or both, save up because you spend the money once and you're gonna have it for a very long time. So there you have it, guys. That's my review. That is the new SIMMS ProDry rain suit. This one here is in the new driftwood color. I already had the black one and the blue one on the original ProDry. So this driftwood, I love this color. I absolutely adore it. I love all the color palettes that SIMMS comes out with. But this is the driftwood version. If you can do me a favor, click subscribe down below. And if you haven't already, hit the get notifications bell. That'll make sure our videos get into your feed. Like 80% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed. So click get subscribed. That just gets everything moving along. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll help you as best I can. But as for sizing, like I mentioned, I am 6 feet tall, 235 pounds at the current moment, and the large fits me just fine. So go on SIMMS website. They have a fitting section that'll make sure that your, inseam, step, size, chest, all that stuff, you can account for all of that and make sure you get the perfect fitting one. And if not, go to your local retailers who sell SIMMS. There's tons of them. Go try one on for yourself. There you have it, guys. I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you're all having fun. Most importantly, in the middle of this crappy winter, I hope you're all catching fish. We'll talk to you soon.